Hello everyone, I am Ritika Pandey, pursuing my MTech from Electronic Product Design. My project is prosthetic finger 3D print and drive mechanism, which includes mainly 3D printing part of the finger and then drive it using DC motor power supply. So the main goal of this project is to design an affordable, lightweight and user-friendly finger which the person needs to be prosthetist. So in this, there are following tasks involved, where first task is to calibrate the dimension of the 3D finger. So while calibrating the finger measurements, you first need to go for socket width. For that, you need to wrap around the tape around the socket width, and then by removing that tape and place it on a plain surface and calibrate that using scale or vernier calipers, where is preferable. Then for socket depth top, you need to mold your finger and make a mark over here, and then most preferably calibrate is using vernier calipers. Then using for the socket depth bottom also, you need to make a mark and then calibrate, and then again for the middle section, same way, make a mark and then calibrate, and for the rest of the part. After calibration, you need to put it for the 3D printing object. Before that, you need to make them using some software, the 3D prints of these objects. So after 3D printing, the components which you have got is result in somewhat like this. These products I have got by using polylactic acid material. You can use any material. So after as an output, as a resultant, when we got this, we need to use this rubber thread for inside connection, and then for complete functioning I have used this nylon thread, which is stretchable. You can use any other thread also, but not very stretchable. Then after making all those connections, what you'll found is somewhat natural finger like this. So for this, I am using DC power supply, 15 volt power supply, which is connected to DC motor, driving it, the nylon thread which is coming across the pulley. So I'm switching it on, and then this is working like a normal natural finger, and this is the initial thing which I have started with the one finger. Now I'll demonstrate the two finger thing which I have extended this version so that it can hold some object. So in this, instead of using one motor, I have used two DC motor and two GPIO ports. Rest everything I am using for one finger is the same, the TIVA board for the microcontroller, and for the edge bridge for driving it using 12 volt power supply. So this project mainly inclined towards making prosthetic 3D printings more accessible and affordable. The main in the future scope, we can increase this project by making palm, and then by attaching arm, we can make complete prosthetic 3D printed hand, which can help people who really require this prosthetic works.